And again, Ambrose Jackson with us. Ambrose is a big lineman for the Southwest Guilford Cup, offense and defense, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you as big and as good as this man Brandon Banks that came out of there?
I think I can play with him.
You think you can take him?
Yes, sir.
Good. Where are you going to be going? You're looking at college, maybe going to Davidson. You may be going to, I'm here, maybe even the Army. Maybe going to West Point. Got some good possibilities. Give me some other schools on that list of potential colleges.
I took a visit to East Carolina when they played UNC. Western Carolina also been looking at me.
Western Carolina, so
Yes,
maybe you get a Devontae Cross and Ambrose Jackson package going to Cullowhee.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If we can spell Cullowhee the first time out, we should be admitted. That should be the admission test. See if we can spell Cullowhee the first time we have to try to spell it. Ambrose is with us. Have the tackles been coming good for you this year? Plenty of tackles?
Yes, sir.
Now, you mentioned offensive line also, right?
Yes, sir.
Tight end or tackle or guard?
Right tackle.
How's that blocking going for you?
Oh, it's going good. I mean, I know my assignment and how to keep my hands inside. So
now, when
good.
you block, I was watching the coaches yesterday at some middle school game, and just watching how they're doing the kids prior to the game, getting them ready for the blocking. Now, when you come out, you put your hands on the man. You're allowed to do that when you're blocking, push.
Yes, sir.
Back in our day, we used to keep the hands in and block like this. Do they still do that? They don't do that anymore.
No, sir. You keep your hands inside.
And you push the hands.
Yes, sir.
So you're actually blocking more with your hands and over your body maybe this day and time. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Used to be most of the block was done up in here, and this right here. Essentially, how things have changed. Times have changed. Can you still cut the guys out below the knee? You can't do much of that.
No, you can't cut below the knee, but you can cut them above the knee, below waist.
So you really got to swipe hard to take a guy down to cut him, pop it above the knee. That's a pretty hard swipe because you're going into up that thigh area there,
yes,
too,
sir.
trying to block that. It used to be kind of easy back in the days to cut those legs, but that's many moves ago. Interesting though. So more the initial surge is more the hand pushing back like that.
Yes, sir.
So I guess that means still more of the old bench press, trying to get that strong leg, find some kind of weight to get these hands strong in here too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the blocking's going good. Do you mind the blocking? Some linemen say, I can't wait to get on defense. This blocking's okay, but I don't enjoy this blocking. Sometimes it gets a bit old after a while.
I mean, I'm willing to do it for my team. I know it's a necessary part for the team, but I do like defense better.
Yeah, you probably can't wait to get on that defensive side of the ball.
Yes,
now,
sir.
You're a tackle over there too, right?
Yes, sir. Defensive end.
Here's a question I always like to ask these linemen. Going back when I was a little kid playing some of this line too, does it bother you at all being down in what are you 4-point stance on defense?
4-point stance.
4-point stance on defense, 3-point on offense, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind getting out of that stance?
No.
I told a guy one time, I said, I live for the day when I can finally get out of that stance. I used to hate being in that stance. So much as the 4-point stance is only surge out, you're got to be so low to the ground.
Yes, sir.
I like to stand up occasionally, have a little access,
Yes,
you got
sir.
very little access to that ground. It's dirty, and it's just the way it is. But, man, that's a tough life.
Yeah.
Tough life in the trenches. Now, you're a team captain, right?
Yes, sir.
You're leader on this team. Who are some other linemen you're working with on your team, helping you out on that line, offensive line?
Jason Blockham, he's our nose guard. Andre Jones, the defensive end. Garrett Barker, he's another senior right tackle.
Who's the center? Who's the center for you guys?
Trent Weeks.
These all guys do a pretty good job. But what about the guys that came in with you tonight? I just want to hit this with you right quick. Devontae Cross, tell us about your quarterback. What can you say about Devontae?
For somebody who's just like playing quarterback for the first time, he really picked it up. Really, he's a playmaker, so he put him in the right position to make plays. He's gonna make plays.
That's a good call because, like you said, he didn't play the quarterback spot there last year. Stepped right in and already got close to 1,000 yards.
Yes, sir.
And makes good decisions and makes quick decisions and gets quick yards. Like you say, playmaker all the way.
Yes, sir.
Kind of like Mr. Langley is in basketball at that point guard spot, making quick plays, making good decisions.
Yes, sir.
Ambrose Jackson with us. What about your teammate Juan Pagan? What can you tell us about Juan?
Juan Pagan, I never played with a linebacker that can read plays as fast as Juan. As soon as the ball hikes, he's on the play, always making tackles. I think I know he has the most tackles on our defense, so he's a very good linebacker.
So one of his things is not necessarily just hustling to get to the ball. His thing is he's getting such good reads that helps him get to make those tackles.
Yes, sir.
What about Eric Cunningham?
Probably one of our fastest guys on our team. I know how to find the hole, know how to hit the hole, and once he get through the hole, he can. It's a play, it's a touchdown.
Gotcha. What about that guy played with you last year, Rick Mack? What do you remember about Rick?
Rick was a great play. Rick knew how to make something out of nothing. He with not much blocking, he could score or break through the holes. He was very good.
So again with us tonight, Ambrose Jackson. The grades, you've got to be doing great in the classroom. If Davidson's talking to you, if Army's talking to you,
yes, sir.
You're doing very good in that classroom.
Yes, sir.
Are you leaning more toward the huge academic? They're not huge as far as size, but as far as importance, because you don't get much more important as Davidson comes academics or Army when it comes to discipline and academics. Are you leaning more toward those, maybe toward the Western Carolina, or any idea now? Is it still all up in the air?
It really all up in in the air now. I mean, I do like classroom work, but I love football. So
Kind of comes down to the who's got the best possibilities for you then. What's
Yes,
best
sir.
for you? Good to have those options. The key to playing your position on the line, what do you think the key to your position is?
Stay low, play with hat in hands, be aggressive. You gotta be aggressive, and weight room is a big thing. Playing on the line, you face a lot of double teams, so you gotta be in the weight room. Gotta be strong enough to take it.
How tall are you?
6'5".
I'm thinking, man, that's why I'm saying, boy, this guy's so tall. You got to be disciplined to stay low.
Yes,
Because you
sir.
got to get over there, man. 6'5". You're thinking, if I got to be a 6'5" guy, but you've got some weight. How much do you weigh, probably?
230, 235.
Yes, being heavier, it probably helps. But maybe in college, would you see yourself maybe as a defensive end?
Yes, sir.
That would be the day when you could actually stand up. Man, I tell you, that stand up feels good sometimes. Like you say, though, the exposure is there when you stand up. You got the legs, you're going to try to get those. You're playing the line, they're going to stay low.
Yes, sir.
Could you put on, it's 6'5", 230, could you put on about 70 pounds?
Yeah, I think I might be able to.
Yeah, it's a good thing to think about anyway. Shane's Rib Shack will help you some there too. How about toughest team or player you've ever gone up against?
Toughest team this year, well, I'll have to say Southeast.
Southeast Guilford battle right there.
Yes, sir.
Is there a toughest player you've ever faced? Anybody player-wise?
Play-wise, linebacker from Ledford was pretty good. Garrett Hooker.
Heard that name. Yeah, they said Ledford had a very good linebacker over there. Tell us about Glenn. What do you see about Glenn tomorrow night coming in?
I think that they do a lot of good things, but I think we execute and play fundamental football. We should come out with the win.
Definitely want to win that homecoming game.
Yes, sir.
Not necessarily for the fact because it's homecoming, because you got some people going to be there tomorrow night aren't normally there. People
Yes, sir.
coming back watching you guys play. Can you name a player you know from Ragsdale? Know any Ragsdale guys?
Tevin Quick, the quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback from Ragsdale. We're good friends. I know a couple of the players because I go to a walk with them, work out the walk with them, Ragsdale walk.
Gotcha. What about Northwest Guilford? Know any Northwest Guilford guys?
No, not even.
No Northwest. What about High Point Central?
Jamil Mack, Braxton McIntyre, cornerback, and Jeffrey Wall.
Jeffrey Wall's a running back.
Yes, sir.
Again, he plays a little defense too. Jeffrey Wall's having a good year carrying that ball.
Yes, sir.
Kind of been impressed with him because when you got Jamel Mack, it's almost like you're going to be fortunate to get some yards, but Wall's getting his yards. And the Chavis Little guy,
Yes, sir.
he's another guy getting some good yards over there. Who's your coach back in recreation football?
I actually didn't play recreation football. I started in middle school.
Started in middle school. So
Seventh
back in
grade.
the younger days, you didn't play football
It
at
was
all?
just basketball.
Oh, because you were so tall, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you still play basketball now?
I do.
Gosh, I'll have to keep an eye on that too. I remember you from basketball now. I sure do. I'm trying to remember when you came to certain situations. Now, did you start or did you come in as a reserve?
I started beginning the season, then came to reserve the remainder of the season.
You know, in some ways, your basketball team last year was kind of like your football team is this year. You know, last year football team improved. This year, you guys are still playing pretty good.
Yes, sir.
And you lost a few guys. Basketball, you lost quite a bit when you lost Leach, but you guys came back out and played decent basketball
Yes,
last
sir.
year.
Yes, sir.
Last year's basketball team, it was a good team. You guys played well together. Thinking back on that, the Langley's always going to be taking a few shots.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, they're good players. So.
Cameron, Kobe, and KJ, right?
Yeah, Cameron, Kobe, Keyshawn, and KJ.
That's a load. And also Kiefer, don't forget their dad.
Yes,
all
sir.
those Langley brothers and the dad. With us again, Ambrose Jackson. And again, no coach recreation ball, middle school. That's when you started. Who was your coach back then?
Coach Marsh.
Gotcha. Good coach at Southwest, right?
Yes, sir.
How about JV football? Coach there?
Well, I didn't play JV
So you went right to varsity then.
freshman year.
Good job. That's very few guys that get to do that.
Yes, sir.
You saw playing time back then?
I did.
Not bad at all. That's one of those good things. We got this kid, the coach can tell somebody this, we got a 4-year starter. That does say quite a bit. Again, Ambrose Jackson with us. Tell us about Coach Rainey. What can you say about the coach?
Coach Ryan, when he came in, he preached academics and character and hard work. And it's really changed our program around. We're focusing on little things, and I think it's taking us in the right direction.
As big as you are, you're glad to have a coach that pushes you, makes you work hard, because
Yes,
that's
sir.
going to make you get better, and everything that you can do to get better is going to help you down the road, because you got the frame. It's kind of like that Larry Ogunjobi, the guy used to be from Ragsdale, came to see us on the show a few times, and Larry's down with Brandon Banks and Mark Pettit, those guys at Charlotte.
Yep.
Had a tall frame, just needed some more coaching, needed some more building, getting the job
sir.
done. Who would you say is your best teacher at Southwest?
I'd say Coach Bolton. He teaches AP US history.
How about toughest class?
Probably honors calculus.
How about the toughest, well, not the toughest, but the best? Let's say the best coach you've had in any sport. Who's your best coach ever?
Actually, I'd say Coach Rainey.
He's been the best for you
Yes,
so
sir.
far. Good call. East Carolina Pirates number 1 in the state. Who's the number 2 team? North Carolina, Duke, State, Wake. Who's number 2 behind East Carolina?
Duke.
Duke. Okay, good call. Not bad. Guilford College versus NC A&T. Who do you pick to win that game?
A&T.
A&T. No chance for Guilford 4-0. Now, Greensboro College got some Southwest guys.
Yes,
Guilford
sir.
may have a couple. I'm going to have to look that up. You know these names, Ray and Herbie Bridges.
Yes, sir.
They're supposed to be here later tonight. We'll see if Ray and Herbie will show. If you're going to start your own business, what kind of business do you start?
In the sports medicine field, teaching people how to wrap ankles, do anything in the sports medicine field.
That's good stuff. My ankle's been driving me crazy this week. I was running last Saturday. Every Saturday I do 40s.
Okay.
I did 37 40s last week. That ankle started driving me crazy. I played basketball Sunday. I think I wore that ankle. I think it was about worn out. Can't give it up. Man, sometimes you just try to put the pain out of your mind. When I get into it, did the ice treatment. I got a sock. Put the ice pack in the sock. Put that on there. Treat that. Do the hot water, cold water treatment. Do that, and hit the old reliable Advil.
Yes, sir.
Hit that. But you're right. That's important. Those ankles are very tough. All right, for us again, Ambrose Jackson winding her down. We mentioned a lot of names he may know, may not know. If you had your own TV station, what would your format be? What would you guys be doing with that TV
All
station?
sports.
How about if you had your own radio station?
All sports.
These are sports. How about your own website?
Sports.
Total. No problem at all. Favorite late night snack?
Grapes.
Was that it?
Grapes.
Grapes, that's not bad, especially they're cold.
Yeah.
Man, cold grapes would taste good at night, man. That would be really good. How about favorite late night restaurant?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Got any kind of talent people aren't aware of, things you can do people may not even know about? Something hidden that come out?
Well, I write with my right hand. I shoot basketball with my left.
Okay, so you're good with the left. Mm-hmm. That's a great thing to have. If I had somebody teaching the basketball, said first thing, if you're right-handed, learn to shoot left. Unbelievable ability, talent. For the bonus question, Panthers at Cincinnati on Sunday. How does that come out?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati gonna beat
Yes,
the
sir.
Panthers. Tonight you got the Colts and you got the Texans. That's supposed to be a big game on CBS. Haven't had a big game so far this season. Did they finally get one? And how's that game come out?
Yeah, I think it'll be a big game, but I think it'll be Texans, J.J. Watt and company.
Man, I'm pat you on the back.